New York City woman who decked a pro-life activist claims that she was provoked into violence.
Looking at this, you would never know that
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Bridges, you said several times, you've used a phrase, I want to make sure I understand what you mean by it. You've referred to people with a capacity for pregnancy. Would that be women?
Many women, cis women, have the capacity for pregnancy. Many cis women do not have the capacity for pregnancy. There are also trans men who are capable of pregnancy, as well as non-binary people who are capable of pregnancy.
So this isn't really a women's rights issue, it's a...
We can recognize that this impacts women while also recognizing that it impacts other groups. Those things are not mutually exclusive, Senator Hawley.
Oh, so your view is that the core of this right then is about what?
So I want to recognize that your line of questioning is transphobic, and it opens up trans people to violence by not recognizing that.
Wow, you're saying that I'm opening up people to violence by asking whether or not women are the folks who can have pregnancies?
So I want to note that 1 out of 5 transgender persons have attempted suicide. So I think it's important.
Because of my line of questioning? So we can't talk about it?
Because denying that trans people exist and pretending not to know that they exist.
I'm denying that trans people exist by asking you if you're talking about women having pregnancies?
Do you believe that men can get pregnant?
No, I don't think women can get
So you are
pregnant.
denying that trans people exist?
And that leads to violence? Is this how you run your classroom? Are students allowed to question you, or are they
Absolutely.
also treated like this, where
No,
they're
they're
told
allowed
that
to
they're
question.
opening up people to violence?
We have a good
by
time in my
questioning.
class. You should join.
Oh, I bet.
You might learn a lot.
Wow, I would learn a lot. I've learned a lot
I
just
know.
from this exchange.
Absolutely.
Extraordinary. Ms. Matsky, let me ask you something. So, you provide health care to women free of charge, right? Is that right?
Absolutely.
You've done this for many years. You have licensed medical professionals at your pregnancy care centers. Is that right?
That is correct.
What are some of the resources that you provide for women who come to you in a time of need?
So-
Just give us you talked about it in your written testimony, but just give us a sense of it.
So we have 3 OBGYN doctors, 5 registered nurses, nurse practitioners, physician assistants, phlebotomists, medical assistants, and we provide prenatal care, OBGYN care. We provide pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, well woman visits, breast exams. We provide a wide range of medical services. Yes.
So, what do you think about the DC politicians now saying that your clinic and the other 3,000 pregnancy care centers around this country are fake medical clinics? For instance, Senator Warren has said it's now more important than ever to crack down on so-called crisis pregnancy centers that mislead and deceive patients. Senator Menendez, crisis pregnancy centers jeopardize women's health and well-being, all while elevating unproven theories about birth control. Senator Warner wrote to Google asking them to censor search results for care centers like yours, saying directing women to fake clinics that traffic in misinformation is dangerous to women's health and undermines the integrity of Google's search results. Do you run a fake clinic? I mean, is that what's happening here? You don't provide actual medical care to actual women?
We absolutely do not run a fake clinic, and we have a full medical staff. Like I said, many of our medical professionals have experienced abortion for themselves, including our OBGYN doctor, who used to perform abortions. So our entire medical staff is there for women, whether they choose abortion and walk out the door, or whether they choose life for their baby, and we support them for years after that.
Do you think there ought to be an ideological test to be able to get medical care in this country? I mean, should we say to women, well, you have to agree with the DC Democrats' ideology, otherwise you can't go get medical care? Or maybe for you and the physicians who work at your pregnancy care center or to thousands of others across the country, should we impose an ideological test on them and say that, well, you have to agree with the DC Democrats' position on abortion, or you can't provide medical care to women? Should we do that in this country?
Absolutely.
I just want to ask in my few remaining seconds here, Ms. Harley, the Dobbs decision, as I understand it, I've read it now a number of times, it gives to voters
We guard the galaxy, sure. But sometimes we take stuff other people are guarding. This is a nice spot.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I was thinking, all spider people are connected to a spider totem.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I wonder if there are like raccoon
I
totems.
think this is it.
Widow hypothesis. Have you heard of this one? High mate value men, very physically attractive, will lower their standards on a whole load of different traits for short-term mating. Take something like the amount of intelligence that men require for a fling versus a wife.
I got news for you. They don't care too much about it in a wife either. So men will take what they can get, period. End of story.
Easy different. Whereas women typically want similar enough for short term because it could be as consequential for them. The alpha widow hypothesis is that lower mate value women encounter these Chad guys who are willing to lower their standards for a short term one night stand. These women then, having experienced Chad in all his glory, get confused because that's what they then want. But it's very difficult for her to then climb back down the mate value hierarchy and say, I should go for Steven over here who's 6 out of 10, my level, and he can commit to me. Because it's not going to be as exciting, and that's the idea, is that they've been alpha widowed.
Alright, so you get a C+. C plus, maybe, okay? At least he's acknowledging. He just has no idea where the alpha widow dynamic comes from. Don't believe me? Go pick up The Rational Male today on Amazon. There's actually the chapter is called Alpha Widow. It's in the book. Been around for a long time, Will. I know it's shocking, but you were probably in middle school.
By the eye of Agamotto.
So yes and no. Alpha widowhood can mean a lot of things. It's not just she encounters some Chad who is lowering his standards to bang her. It is the guy. The alpha widow is the guy who made the most alpha impression on that woman of all the lovers, all the people she's been intimate with for all of her life. Okay? It goes back to the reason why body count actually matters. Okay, one of the reasons. There's several reasons why body count matters. This is one of those reasons. Okay? So as I said before, what would you rather? What would you rather? Here, hypothetical question, story time. What would you? I love it when you tell the story. What would you rather? Would you rather get with a woman who has a 20 body count, but you're the most alpha motherfucker she's ever been with? You're the dude. She's gonna be alpha widowed for anybody that comes after you, but she's had 20 guys before you came along, but she is ride or die for you, has genuine desire for you, really wants to do she wants to please you. She cancels her OnlyFans and Instagram and everything else because you're the shit, man. She just wants to be with you. That girl, or do you choose the girl who has had 2 partners or one partner before you, but that one partner, his name is Dan Bilzerian. That guy, all right? That guy who you are not, okay? I use that as a euphemism. A guy who's like the old Michael B. Jordan, is or Alan Richson, is I don't know, I don't care. Is so alpha that she's going to be pining for that guy for the rest of her life, although she's only had one guy before you, and that's the dude, right? The reason why, you can answer that if you'd like, but you don't have to, because I know most people will get the...
But one of the things that's so interesting about their analysis was they listed the top 5 occupations or characters for female sexual literature. And they were pirate, surgeon, billionaire, vampire, and pilot. And so those are all males who I would say are
Be Me Clarissa, founder and CEO of my own marketing startup, Equivault. Not just a company, but a movement, my life's work. The whole idea was to build a business that proved you could be successful without the old world corporate baggage. No backstabbing, no burnout culture, none of that chest-thumping nonsense you see everywhere else. I wanted to create a space where empathy and collaboration were the main drivers, not just profit margins. We were actually doing well for a while, really well. We had a solid roster of clients and a reputation for getting things done. But the office culture, it just felt wrong. It wasn't what I envisioned. The core of my team was made up of 3 guys, Mark, David, and Kevin. On paper, they were perfect, the engine that made the company run. Mark was my lead project manager. The guy was a machine when it came to organization. He could juggle 10 projects at once and never miss a deadline. Clients loved him because he was direct and never promised something he couldn't deliver. But his energy was just aggressive. Everything was a fight to be won. He'd be in a meeting and I'd be trying to talk about the long-term vision for his brand, and he'd cut in with questions about budget allocation and resource management. I called it being pragmatic. I called it stifling creativity with my chair. Every conversation with him felt like a negotiation, where I had to defend my ideas. Then there was David, a tech guy. He was one of those quiet genius types who basically built and maintained our entire digital infrastructure himself. The man was a wizard. If the client's website had a problem, he'd fix it before the client even finished writing an email. The issue was, he was completely silent, a ghost in the machine. He never spoke in meetings unless you asked him a direct question, and even then, he'd give a one-word answer. I tried to get everyone to participate in team-building exercises, morning check-ins, things to foster a sense of community. David would just sit there, looking at his laptop, completely disengaged. It made people uncomfortable. He wasn't a team player. His silence felt like a judgment. I needed people who would contribute to the atmosphere. Sit in the corner of the room. And finally, there was Kevin, our leader. The guy was talented, I'll give him that. He could whip up a campaign visual that was clean, professional, and exactly what the client asked for. But it was always so safe, so predictable. I'd push him to be more bold, to challenge norms with his designs. He'd listen, nod, and then produce another perfectly effective, perfectly boring ad. The worst part was the
By the eye of Agamotto!
They had their own privacy, their own way of talking about projects that felt exclusionary. I'd walk into the office space and they'd be laughing, and then immediately get quiet when they saw me. Mark and Kevin would talk about sports or some new action movie, and it just drained the intellectual energy from the room. I felt like an outsider in my own company. The whole point of Equivault was to be different. And here I was, running an office that felt like any other soulless tech company run by men. I tried to steer things in the right direction. I organized mandatory workshops on mindful communication. I replaced the generic coffee with ethically sourced single origin beans and put up posters with inspirational quotes from community. I suggested a book club to read to discuss modern feminist literature. They participated, but it was all surface level. I could tell their hearts were in it. They saw it as a distraction from the real. The breaking point came a few months ago. We had just landed our biggest client ever, a major tech firm I'll call TechFit. It was a massive company-defining project. Full-scale digital marketing. That put a spring in my step? The deadline was tight, and the pressure was on. Everyone was working long hours. The stress was palpable. I saw this as the perfect opportunity to implement a new strategy. I called a big meeting with the whole team. I stood at the front of the conference room and laid out my grand vision. I told them that in the face of I feel better already. So, 2 weeks before the final tech court deadline, we were going to have a mandatory week of mental wellness. Reduced workload, guided meditation sessions in the mornings, and a no questions asked policy for taking mental health breaks. I explained that a refreshed, happy feeling would be more productive and creative in the final stretch. I finished my speech feeling proud. I was being the change I wanted to see in the world. The room was silent for a moment, then Mark cleared his throat. He wasn't looking, but at the project timeline projected on the wall, he He calmly stated that the idea was nice in theory, but completely impossible in practice. He pointed to several key milestones on the timeline that were scheduled for that exact week. He explained that pushing them back would create a domino effect, making it mathematically impossible. He said he'd be in rigid contract with Tech, which would not only cost us the project, but also incur significant financial penalties. He finished by saying, "You just can't do it, Clarissa. The numbers don't work." I stared at him. The way he said "the numbers" felt like a personal attack. He was reducing my vision for a healthier workplace to a simple math problem. He was using his cold male language to sharpen the conversation. Kevin shifted uncomfortably in his chair, but nodded in agreement. David, of course, said nothing, but he had his laptop open to a spreadsheet that seemed to confirm Mark's analysis. I saw it all so clearly in that moment. This was the wall I was always hitting. This was the toxic, results at all costs mentality I had built my company to fight against. They didn't get it. They would never get it. They were a part of the problem. I felt this wave of anger and disappointment wash over me. I ended the meeting abruptly. I went back to my office and sat there for an hour, just thinking. My dream of Equivade was dying. It was being suffocated by the very people I was paying to build it. And I realized I had a choice. I could either compromise my values and let my company become another cog in the patriarchal machine, or I could make a radical change. I knew what I had to do. It was time to cleanse the temple. The next day I came in early. I prepared their severance packages, just the bare minimum required by law. I called them into my office one by one. Mark was first. He walked in, probably expecting a follow-up debate about the wellness week. I just handed him the envelope and told him his position was being eliminated, effective immediately. He was completely blindsided. He just stared at me, then at the envelope.
We are in 2018. Okay, we ain't in Ethiopia.
Who is fucking the kids?
Recruitment agent for the P word.
Who is having
also P word? She participated.
It's not women. It's not women.
Evidence that all
women
men
aren't
are
driving
P
the
word.
same chain.
It's ridiculous.
It's not happening.
So your position is you think the majority of men are P words?
Yeah.
At all. But
Biologically, innately, yes.
From what I could tell, you think me and Jeff are also P words? Is that what you're... That's basically what you said.
Brian Atlas kicks out this insane, raging feminist after she says this about men in this heated debate, as Brian Atlas has this woman losing her mind on men, accusing all men of doing terrible things to kids in this disgusting tirade, and Brian Atlas finally has enough after calling her out and gives her the boot. Let's get in.
Claim that all men are P words.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's your proof?
This entire conversation.
Oh, great. So you have no proof?
You're the only one who's got 14-year-olds. No, and
What's
none of
your
you would
proof?
answer it. You did.
All right, we all said no.
What's your hang on.
Yeah, you're lying.
It's loading down.
Would you?
What's your proof?
No. Okay, you're...
Can you tell me, hang on, just real quick, just let me finish the exchange, please. What's your evidence for this?
I'm saying that if I presented you a scenario, that if you had the full ability with
Not
no
evidence.
one knowing...
The question.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I know
That's,
for
yeah,
a
so the
fact,
question's not an argument.
She knows for a fact.
I do.
The vast majority of men.
The vast majority is different. Men and women are different.
So
I'm so sorry to tell you, girl.
Right. And it'd be like if I just say you like, you don't know what it's like to be a man.
You don't.
Well, hang on, all of you guys. Just let me finish the exchange with her. It'll only take a second. What's the argument for the proofs that you can provide that all men are P-words?
Because men are pedophiles.
Yeah, you just that's a restatement. That's just a restatement of the position.
Andrew, this entire conversation, have you guys been focusing on fertility and women being innocent and malleable without a history?
Why is that?
Just
what does
call
that have to do with
yourself,
it all?
say that you want to
Hang on,
have a fresh
hang on.
meat
What does
pussy.
that have to do with
Just say
anything?
it. Just say it. You like young girls. All of you like little girls.
Oh wait.
Andrew,
wait.
yes you do.
No. Listen to you. You say that you all like young girls and little girls. So let me ask the question back to you. Why is it that in the public school system, so many women are having sex with underage boys?
Not like men are raping women.
Way worse. It's an epidemic of almost biblical proportions. Why is that happening? Is that because all women are P-words? Why is there such an epidemic, an overwhelming epidemic of women inside of the school system having sex with underage boys, sometimes as young as 13, 12 years old, in order to get their rocks off? Why is it when they're in a position of power and authority over young men, they essay them constantly? What is that because all of them are B-words?
That's a really great question, because I'm always also wondering that with men and young girls.
It's power of authority, exactly is what you're saying.
Yeah, so my question is, again, is it because all women are P-words, or isn't it?
It's because if you're in a power of authority, if you have a place of authority, you're going to do it. That's what you're saying. Women do it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you to answer my question. Don't reframe my argument. Just answer to the argument.
What's your question?
He's asking her a question, I'm pretty sure, right?
I'm like,
what is the
Just answer to the argument. Is the reason that so much essay happens in schools from female teachers to young boys because all women are P-words?
no, men are.
No.
Okay, I'm going to...
So what's your evidence then? I just gave you swath of evidence.
Because
for women.
it is in
What's your
men,
evidence for
it is
men?
in men DNA to want to conquer and dominate. And what is easy to conquer and dominate? Young girls.
Okay, so
Erroneous!
what is your evidence for any of this?
Literally every crime committed with a man raping, molesting a girl. Literally the woman that are sitting.
There's that radical feminism she was talking
Yeah,
about.
where's the actual evidence for what you're saying is true?
Of what? Of men molesting.
She thinks all men are pedophiles.
No, that all men are P-words because some men do horrible things. What's the evidence
literally-
all men
what?
are P-words? What is it?
She
Make a quick point,
she
please.
literally was the one to tell us that there are more women who are now teaching because of certain gender rules. I believe that was actually you. So that is why there's...
So please make your point
So
quick.
that is why there's a higher epidemic with women doing these things to young girls. That is why. But you're not even able to repeat that statement. So you are literally making no fucking sense. If you use your own fucking knowledge and your own reasoning, then you would make sense, and this would no longer be a fucking argument.
I don't know what you.
I still don't understand what the argument was.
Let me ask a couple clarifying questions.
Yeah.
So, is it genuinely your position that you think that all men are pedophiles?
I think the vast majority, yes. Innately, yes. Biologically, yes. Again, if they were granted the opportunity to get away with having sex with a 15-year-old girl with no repercussions, they would do it, yes.
What's the evidence for that?
You have no evidence for this.
This entire conversation.
Yeah, so that's not an argument. That's an argument from infidelity. It's fallacious. What's the evidence that I can look at right now that proves your point?
What are you even talking? Look at.
I'm talking about evidence.
Well, hold on.
Do you have any or not?
Yeah. So let's talk about Jeffrey Epstein's island. Perfect example.
So if that's some men do such bad things.
That is men. That is a bunch of elite men. You don't see women going over the fuck little boys. It's a bunch of men.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Can you ever sit down?
It's a bunch of men going to fucking Lolita's Island or going on Lolita Express, going to St. James, and it's men
Who
fucking young
recruited
girls.
for Epstein? Was it a woman who recruited for Epstein?
Yes. They worked in tandem. Her father
Yeah,
was
so
the.
why
Her
would a woman? Why
father.
would a woman be helping him do
Her father.
that? She was
Steve
also
actually
a
knew
P-word,
about
right?
them.
This woman is absolutely hideous. I mean, absolutely disgusting. Let me know down below if you agree that this woman is just absolutely gross on every conceivable level. And she even had the gall to say, if women do the same thing as men do and abuse kids, oh, they're not bad. Really? How the double standards illuminate themselves in the eyes of a raging feminist. Oh, it's always evil if men do it, but if women do it, oh no, it doesn't count. No, it's not the same.
Fed, and he's the one who created the whole thing. Jeffrey got involved with it. Fed, and he's the one who created the whole thing. Jeffrey got him.
And then won't even take responsibility or accountability for what she says or the double standards that she uses. Like, just a gross effing person. But hit that like button and notification bell, and let's get back in.
Even know that her father was a Fed, and he's the one who created the whole thing. Jeffrey got involved with it later.
Okay, so on the Ghislaine Maxwell, can you answer to why it was that Ghislaine Maxwell was recruiting for this P-word island if she wasn't a party to it as well?
They're both working in tandem.
Right, so this is not evidence.
But who's
that all men are
fucking?
P-words.
Who
This
is
absurd,
fucking?
And you're an idiot.
Who is fucking? Who's doing the raping? It's
Well,
not the
I would
women.
say that the women inside the public
It's not
school
the
system tend to
women,
do a whole
Andrew.
lot
It's
of
not
that.
the
Wouldn't you
women.
agree?
It's not the women. It's not the women
Well,
coming
then
to
why
say
is there
things.
so many teachers
Women
getting
are
arrested
not.
for,
Answer
you
the
know,
question.
saying
Why is there
anything?
so many men flying to St. James Island? Why isn't it women going to fuck little boys?
They're not all those women who were recruited by another woman.
Blah blah. God, you're not even answering the question. You're like
Yeah, I
harping
did.
on one very specific thing.
You brought up the specific.
Yeah, and you keep talking about Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, but that's
Who is
because
fucking
now
the
he's the
kids?
recruitment agent for the P-word.
Who is
She's
having
also a P-word. She participated
about
in it.
women. It's
so
not
this is
women.
evidence that all
Women
men
aren't
are
driving
P-words.
to St.
It's
James.
ridiculous.
It's not happening.
So your position is you think the majority of men are P-words?
Yeah.
At all.
Biologically, innately, yes.
From what I could tell, you think me and Jeff are also P-words? Is that what you're... That's basically what you said.
There are outliers, and I hope you are one of them.
But you just said if there's some
Andrew, do
crazy
you have like a smoking gun on this? Because
This is very simple. I've already given you a smoking gun. I see more SA coming out of the public school system between females who have a power differential between young boys. They molest them at massive monstrous rates. It's incredible. Two, you've offered no counter evidence that men, that the majority, let me finish. You have not offered a single shred of evidence that the majority of men in society are P-words. Can you offer that evidence without restating the position and saying, because of this conversation? Give me the evidence.
Yeah, I just told you St. James Island, Hollywood, hello.
That's not evidence that...
Yes, it is. How is that? There is nothing but better evidence than St. James Island.
Because the thing happened. Doesn't make it an argument.
Evidence that most...
How is that not evidence? Tell me how that's not fucking evidence.
How does that mean most men do bad things?
Yo. So, you were trying to make the point, which incredibly bad faith, like trying to ask us a question to try to, because, like, super bad faith. You've been bad faith this entire show. I think you're intentionally trolling now. You like chilled out for a little bit, but now you're back to fucking troll. I don't even think it's trolling. I just actually think you're a misandrist and you hate men, frankly, because holding the position that most or all men are pedophiles is an incredibly sexist statement to make. It's incredibly misandrous. You're pathologizing. First off, you're attempting to pathologize men who have a preference for younger women, keyword women.
Fresh meat, malleable.
All right, get off the show. Get the fuck off the show. Get off the show.
Thank God.
Out you go. Out you go. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Yeah, like Brian Atlas mentioned, this girl did not come here to argue in good faith. She's either trolling or, like Brian Atlas mentioned, yeah, she's a misandrist. I mean, her body language, her energy, the way that she describes men, and the only two your evidence is using Hollywood and St. James Island. That's it. You have two places in the entire world that only an extreme select few of men under very certain conditions could even get into, but you're going to apply that to all guys. That there is no logic at all on any level in any of that. That's like saying, oh, I saw one woman act like a whore the other day, so all of them are. Like, if you said that exact same argument to women, to these women on this panel, they would lose their...
Where there is evil in this universe, I will be there to balance it.
Let's ride!
Watch what happens when Muslim heckler interrupts Milo Yiannopoulos. Take a look. Anyway, like any set of ideas, Islam is like a religion. Any set of ideas, it deserves to be scrutinized. Well, I have scrutinized it, and I have found it wanting. I found it lacking. Everywhere there is Islam, you will find women oppressed.
That is not the only fissure.
Everywhere there is Islam, you will find.
Your own business. Perfect human.
You're wearing a hijab in the United States of America. What is wrong with you?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
You see, they want to shout you down by saying, oh, what about me? I'm not so impressed. Well, let's move on from women. If you don't care about female genital mutilation, don't care about forced marriages, don't care about acid thrown in the faces of your Islamic sisters, if you don't care about any of those things, fine. Let's talk about gays instead. In 12 Islamic countries, I could be killed for my sexuality. Is that okay? People, 100 million people, live in countries where it is illegal to be homosexual. All of those countries are Islamic. This is not an ISIS thing. You know, you will see gays being thrown off the roof in ISIS-controlled territories. But this has nothing to do with terrorism. This is mainstream Muslim culture. Your religion does it everywhere your religion exists. It is a threat, an existential threat to gay people. Everywhere in the world there is Islam, you will find women oppressed, homosexuals murdered, you will find gang rape. Now this is a unique phenomenon. It doesn't really exist outside of Islamic cultures of familial gang rape where fathers, brothers and cousins go out raping people together. It happened in Rotherham in the UK. And the liberal establishment in the UK didn't investigate this because according to a government report, according to a government report, 1,400 young girls were raped in racially or religiously defined motivated crimes because both the police and the authorities were too scared of being called racist to intervene. And this pattern repeats itself everywhere there is massive Muslim immigration. My suggestion to you, America, is that you don't need it here. Learn your lesson from 9/11. Learn your lesson from Orlando. These socially regressive they walk out when they don't like the facts. These socially regressive attitudes. These socially regressive attitudes of Muslims in the West are horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. The surveys show that 52% of British Muslims think that my sex life should be made illegal. 39% of women.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? You don't want to talk about Muslims? Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed of the hateful culture that surrounds your religion that oppresses women and murders homosexuals and commits unspeakable acts of terrorism? Are you ashamed of it? Would you like to talk to us about why there's no global Muslim peace movement? Because I hear lots of very upset people at my talks complaining about statistics they can't refute. I don't hear a lot of Muslims standing up against terrorism. Or whether it is some of the Islamic hate crime hoaxes we've been seeing more recently. And these happen with alarming frequency. In fact, I've struggled to find, my research team has struggled to find a supposed hate crime against Muslims on an American college campus that did not turn out to be fake.
Peace to this universe.
I'll tell you about some of them. One student at the University of Louisiana admitted her attack was completely fabricated. She made the whole thing up. Trump supporters attacking a Muslim woman is simply believable to liberals who had a steady diet of hate by fake news. This is a rare instance of the lying media actually admitting that one of its cherished hate crimes was a hoax. Normally they just move on quickly and never mention it again. Yasmin Sawi, just 18 years old in New York City, made up a similar story. She said 3 men called her a terrorist and attacked her, telling her to get out of the country. Again, it was fake. But you won't read the corrections, you only read the outrage. And here's a brand new one that can't be blamed on Trump supporters because it took place in Austria. A 14-year-old girl claimed she was attacked, and the evil white men tried to rip off her hijab on a train. The police revealed it to be a complete fabrication. as well. And a little closer to home. Oh, we're still having trouble at the back. 3 down. I think if you take the second left, the airport is just actually no, we don't want them there, do we? It's a bit of a problem actually. I hadn't really thought this through.
I'm sorry, but the man is not wrong. Islam is incredibly oppressive to women and gays and anybody that doesn't fit within the framework of what Islam deems to be acceptable. That's the reality. Judaism and Christianity maybe have these similar situations, but it's very different in the enforcement of it, right? We don't have Jews going and hanging gays from cranes. It just doesn't happen. And that happens in Iran. And the idea that you have these people that are willing to defend it and try to call anybody else fascist for calling it out, it's like maybe you should take a look in the mirror at what the people in your own religion are doing. Trying to pretend like it doesn't represent it, I think is not fair, because if you look at the amount of Islamic countries that actually enforce some of this stuff, and it is getting better, I will admit that it is getting better, but it is still a problem that needs to be addressed. And attacking anybody who criticizes that problem is actually a form of fascism. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
What's up, guys? Dark Hulk here. Today we're going to be breaking down this hand between Garrett and Robbie on the Hustler stream. This is simply the most insane hand I've ever seen. I have to think about that. I've seen a lot of pretty insane hands along the way, but it's definitely in the conversation for the most out-of-control hand of all time. We're going to break down what went down and talk about what might have happened. Before we do, I want to talk about the people involved in this hand to add a little context for you so you can understand the players a little bit better. All right, so this guy's name is Garrett. Apparently, he's pretty good at pokers. The other player in the hand is Robbie J. Blue. Now, I've done a little digging on her backstory and went through some of her stuff, including her hand involved. Take a look at the games that she's played over the last 10 years or so. It's primarily been a lot of small tournaments, a lot of very, very small tournaments. $100 tournaments, $33 tournaments, $400 tournaments, a couple $1,000 here or there as we've been. And then only this year, all of a sudden, she's playing a lot higher stakes. I'm seeing a 3K event, a 5K event, the 10K main event she played as well. She won a 2K.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Watch what happens when this reporter tries to trap Katie Hopkins on Islam and immigration. Take a look.
You described the city as a place untouched by the myth of multiculturalism.
It feels Russian. People, if you speak to people in the street, they identify as Russian.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. I will leave this universe a better place than it was before I was created.
You've got frostbite! 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You're not the partner I was expecting on this mission, Ellie. You'll do nicely. The White Queen and the Black Widow. Quite the reaper. Ready to show the boys how it's done. Always. But I'm sure they'll take credit for our hard work anyway.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
따스한 하얀 눈으로 널 감싸 안아
deep freeze. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Thanks.
The cosmos heals you.
A nice deep freeze. Got behind you. We should destroy these all.
The cosmos heals you. I am at your service. The cosmos heals you.
The mission area is yours.
Now, a disappearing land. For me,
This time I need healing. My cosmic might returns. The cosmos heals you.
why would I leave you?
Quantum magic. Born again!
Extermination!
Cosmic might returns.
We are undefeatable!
I require
Back to fighting strength.
Goodbye.
Oh, wait! That hit was fun.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
They've almost got it!
The boost I need.
I feel vulnerable.
Kill that lucky draw.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Lucky draw. Judge.
We are undefeatable!
This is almost as fun as pulling a heist. Almost.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You're one to talk, Venom.
It was not an insult. We find it.
Somehow you just made me want to save you.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I crossed the galaxy for this? You gotta be kidding me.
Run the exploding plasma! Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Now you do the same for me, will you? Oh, Kelko Ma.
Thanks. Mission area is yours.
No time for a fake old dog. We still got work to do. Gambit coming back for more.
Cannot let them claim victory.
Helping hand. Just the boost I needed. Gambit coming back for more.
That topped me off. Thanks.
Extermination!
Ain't nobody.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Double that. God, got me good.
Run the exploding plasma.
Double down.
I'll get you next time. They've almost got it.
Helping hand. Helping hand.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I'll take this. Gambit never falls! Judge, jury, executioner!
We are undefeatable! Well, you can't expect to win them all. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. Where there is evil in this universe, I will be there to balance it.
Who's the man? Ladies! 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You, haven't found a phone in the bottom of the ocean, have you, Wet King?
Namor does not waste his time gathering human refuse.
Probably for the best. I dropped it after a crazy night on Dazzler's yacht. Some real compromising.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This spot.
If the Montesan formula eliminates vampires, why are our allies?
As you dust out their stupid faces! The cosmos heals you. Some assistance, please. Perfect man. We're in this together. Quantum magic.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
The cosmos heals you. It's all up to Herbie.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Quantum magic. Stronger together.
Stronger already.
Let's play a game! The cosmos heals you.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
The cosmos heals you. Ah, there you are. No escaping us now. I have located one of our opponents. The cosmos heals you. This time I need healing. It's all up to Herbie. Huh, I thought they were joking.
Extermination!
Stronger together. Oh boy.
Born again!
Shields are more a Steve's thing.
Whatever that freaky squid thing was, I killed it. Up that healing feeling. Second chance is over. We are in this together. The cosmos heals you.
Us against the world.
The cosmos heals you.
You have my word.
Stronger together. Some assistance, please. Healing power. We are in this together.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
That's what I need. The cosmos heals you. You are safe now, my friend. Here they come! Namor's beasts have been returned to the sea. The cosmos heals you.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
You are the true hero this
The
day.
moon haunts you!
Quantum magic.
object of greatness to come. I require some aid. Quantum magic.
Stronger already.
Quantum magic. Squid monsters. Hope I make the cut.
Incoming. Nice to see Avengers power once more.
The cosmos heals you. Refreshing.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
That turret is not a threat anymore.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
Feel my power. The cosmos heals.
Extermination! Born again!
Now quantum magic. Incoming. Looks like an alien. Some system. Second chance is over. That's the start.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Cosmos heals you. Healing power.
Get that vehicle moving again!
The moon haunts you!
That's what I need. Cosmos heals you.
Us against the world!
Foes have arrived. Quantum magic. That is much better. The cosmos heals you. Your souls unite.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Hydra had too many. That's what I need. The cosmos heals you.
Born again! Extermination!
That's my turn. Second chance is over. Healing power.
On your toes, here they come.
Looks like an alien, but smells like a fish. They got the cosmos heals you. Some assistance, please. Avengers Tower? I feel better already. The cosmos heals you.
Stand down!
Namor.
The moon haunts you!
Healing power. Turret flow. I'm good to go. Step lightly. Might be more on. Cosmic might.
Get that vehicle moving again!
I am born anew.
Only 60 seconds left.
Healing power.
Down to 30 seconds.
I'm doing this my way.
Get that baby moving again.
We're not gonna let you go. Understood. I'm good to go.
Extermination!
Healing power.
The final 10 seconds.
Born again!
About time I got a shield.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Second chances. Looks like an alien. Smells like a bitch. This time I need healing.
So close. This is a big chance. Another epic victory. Big win. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. In a world consumed by darkness, I will gladly be the light.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You're not the only one who can handle a sword blade. I used to be Ronin, remember?
I wore that armor for a while too, you know.
Yeah, but I was the original.
Ain't about who wore it first. It's about who wore it best.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We got company. Some assistance, please. The Cosmos heals you. They hitting real hard. You are safe now, my friend. Uncompromised. Your souls unite. Quantum magic. Healing power.
Ooh-wee, that hit the spot.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
You got a clear path to the vault. Take control.
We are in this together.
They hit real hard. Next time, put it in front.
Some assistance, please. Quantum magic. Healing power.
Still got an edge.
Healing power.
Ooh-wee, that hit
Halfway there. Keep going.
Allies are punished for seeking justice.
Martial law, create effective. No unauthorized entry.
Healing power.
As good as good. Time to clear out.
We are undefeatable.
Your souls unite. Alright, that feels better. I require some aid. Quantum magic.
Judge, jury, executioner!
I'm always glad to help. Nice. We cannot stand idly by while our allies...
Born again!
Cosmos heals you.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Second chance is over. Cosmos heals you. You are safe now, my friend.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Initiating surveillance mode. Martial law, create effective. No unauthorized entry.
Healing power.
One of our targets. Still got an edge. I see him.
Quantum magic. Thanks. I require some aid. You are safe now. Stronger together. Healing power.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I feel better
That's
already.
it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Here they come.
Us against the world.
have risen.
The hunt is on.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Some assistance, please. Cosmic might returns. Healing power.
Kill that hurt. Always knew the traffic in this city would be the still got an edge. Love battlefield medicine. Let the devil out! Jury! Executioner! Oh, whip hand! I am the light in the careful. This shield shark's gonna stick out like a sword. Forward again!
Initiating surveillance mode. Martial law.
Feel my power. Second chance. The target. Not with this arrow.
Now you do this.
Healing power.